How long was it, you think?
It was solid. Fucking so annoying. All right, boys, welcome back. Week 2. This is, not recording 2. It's take 2. First one didn't record. This one is now recording. I'm here with Will. We just did this for like 10 minutes. My face is on fire. I'm sunburned to hell.
I gotta rip into Jay again.
Yeah,
for like 3
yeah.
minutes.
Honestly, it might be better. It might be better that we run this back because then Jay won't catch as many strays. Or not really strays, direct shots. Any words before we start?
No. Happy
right.
with how my team played. Can't complain.
Yeah, last week, second most points, lost to Panny, 150, 153.
Yep.
This week, you come in 183.94. I remember 2 or 3 years ago, Logan had like 172, and I think that was the highest. I could be wrong, but I think 183, or I guess basically 184. That kind of takes the record of the league so far.
Laporta just did something.
Yeah,
Could have
I
been
mean,
special.
that would have been nice last week. You played Tim this week. He
Yep.
had 79 points. Not great. Tyreek, no more quarterbacks. Skylar Thompson. It took us a minute to remember that last take.
It's gonna hurt me in a couple leagues.
Yeah, you got a lot of
That's gonna
Tyreek.
hurt me.
But hey,
Dobbins
keep going.
continuing to put up some good numbers.
Yeah,
for me. I
on
like
your
that.
bench, you got a strong bench. We didn't even talk about that last time either.
I mean, I would love to start him, but
No,
There's
you
just no
you really
world.
can't.
There's
Kamara
no
44, 2, 4, 5 players with 20 or more, plus Kamara, so 6 players with 20 or more.
I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed because you can't be disappointed with how he
Yeah,
produced. But James Cook had all of those points at the half.
I mean, you gonna complain about
No, not at
3
all.
total
I
touchdowns?
just thought he was gonna have a fucking like a Kamara day. I thought he was gonna
That's
break
fair.
like 40.
That's fair. And 183.94 with Laporta getting 3.3, which is kind of crazy. Solid. Just solid. Who do you play next week? We just looked at it.
I
Cookster.
play the Cookster.
Speaking of the Cookster, he was supposed to be on tonight. I'm not going to give him a hard time. Something came up with work. He had to do some stuff, whatever. Maybe he'll be on next week. I'm not committing to anything because he can't be trusted anymore. He won, beat Panny, 132 to 100.5. And, I mean, just solid game, really all around.
Showing, yeah.
Nico Collins leading the league in receiving yards, by 50, which is solid.
He just was an animal.
Devonta Smith had a day, but I'm telling you, it's kind of a common theme. We talked about it already with Laporta. Just the tight ends. The tight ends are tough to come by. Smith and Jigba had a day too on his bench.
Yeah.
Panny.
12 receptions. Wow.
Yeah.
117 yards. Jeez. I wonder how many targets he had. Can you pull that up?
Yeah, we can get there while we're doing that. Panny, a lot of injuries for Panny. 18 targets. That's absurd.
Oh no, that's in the whole year.
Oh.
So he could only
16. Same thing. 16
fucking
still a
targets.
ton.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Look at Panny's bench. He's missing Puka. He's missing Njoku, which is, I feel like there's a lot of injured tight ends as well.
Yeah. Jake Ferguson was hurt. Joku was hurt.
Yup. Yeah, we talked about that before with Logan's team. While we're talking about, let's go to Logan's team. Logan played Dan. Dan won 141 to 109. If this will ever load on my iPad, there we go. Logan probably still looking to trade Patrick Mahomes if anyone wants. He had 12.94 points this week.
The rookie wide receivers paid off for Dan. Was a little skeptical of that.
Harrison and Neighbors.
They
Neighbors
come
had
on
a
for
great
60.
day. Giants suck. We don't talk about it.
No.
But
I love it though. I want to go 0-16, move on from Daniel Jones.
That's
That's
fair.
where I'm at.
That's fair. Another injured tight end, but he had likely 4.6. 4.6 is like an okay day these days for a tight end, which is crazy.
As long as your tight end doesn't throw up a double zero.
Logan had Juwan Johnson 0. I mean, Debo's now hurt. T. Higgins is hurt. Ferguson's hurt, like we just said. Honestly, I'll bet you this. Next week, Logan starts Derek Carr over Patrick Mahomes. Book it. You know what? Remind me after we go through these games, we'll pull up Logan's team, and I bet you he already did it. Moving on. Here we go. Steve. Monday night was losing to Jay. Final score, Steve won 124 to 119. The final drive, the game-winning drive for
Falcons.
the Falcons, thank you, Drake London beat Jay in just that.
It was
that
it was
one
an
drive.
absolutely filthy route, and what I love most about it is it only happened because
Yep.
Saquon has Butterfingers.
Yeah, we don't mention him, but he did lose them the
Ah.
game single-handedly.
Just
So,
wide open, couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, love it. But anything to say about Jay's team?
Oh, don't get me started on Jay's team. If I had Jay's team, I may stop looking at the app. I think he had a terrible draft. He went 3 wide receivers, then a tight end, which the
No.
strategies.
We had this conversation before. You could do it if you draft good running backs on the back end.
I don't think this would have been the year to do it because I feel like after like round 5, there's no running backs that I would really be like,
Yeah.
I want that guy.
No, that's fair.
There was very light this year.
He went heavy wide receiver. I mean, Jefferson 23, Devontae 26. I think he went a little early on Purdy. He probably could have got Purdy 5 rounds later.
I think he went. Oh, we didn't even on the first take. We didn't even talk. We talked about it with Tyreek. We didn't talk about it. Waddle now has Sky Thompson.
Yeah, not good. I heard Cam Newton was at their practice today.
I would love that.
They didn't know if he was visiting people or just
Cam Newton's
or just hanging out.
Cam Newton's interested in the Dolphins. The Dolphins are not interested in him.
Honestly, Jay's best pick, and we said this before, was probably his kicker, which I picked for him. His kicker, I think he's got the most points, right? Something like that.
Yeah, he went 21-17.
But even the bench, I mean, Kincaid 7.3.
That's good for a tight end.
That's a good day for a
nowadays.
tight end. But this is what we didn't talk about also before. Brock Bowers, beast.
Yeah,
He's having a great year.
looking great.
I mean, Steve's team
too.
is solid.
When did he get him?
Yeah, he went late.
Got him in the
Can
ninth.
I see him over here?
He got him in the 9th.
Yep, right there. Steve's bench is solid too.
Yeah.
Johnston,
If he can keep that up.
Kirko, Brian Robinson ran all over the Giants.
Oh yeah.
It was ugly. But yeah, I mean, I think the key is kind of just staying healthy, it seems like.
Yeah.
Because let's go to Scrap's game.
Oh jeez.
Speaking of staying healthy, we're going to count up Scrap's injuries right now. Keenan Allen didn't play. A.J. Brown didn't play. Kenneth Walker didn't play. Last time we were recording this, I got a notification that
He didn't practice.
Mostert did not
Didn't
play.
Love.
Jordan Love did not play.
Some people are saying he may come back.
The other thing I don't really understand is his IR slot is empty. That's just like a free pickup. I mean, that's either here nor there. Back to the score, though. Andrew, 115.84. Scrap, under 70. Again, I think the lowest that I could remember was Panny 71. I'm sure I think there was a 58, I remember.
I remember 50.
Yeah, I think there was some in the 50s. All right, so that saves it. But, I mean, 70 is the lowest this year.
Kittle.
I mean, Tim almost beat it.
Kittle had a great day for
Yeah,
him.
Kittle's been solid. Who else did I say?
For a tight end?
Yeah. McBride.
Your guy, dude.
Yeah, I was going to say Kincaid again. DK had a day, though. But yeah, Xavier Worthy, you got to think they're going to use him a little bit more now that they don't have a running back.
I actually loved that game because the Bengals cornerback talked so much shit before the game.
Oh, really?
And then he just absolutely... And people were fucking bashing him. They were like, he's going to want to... And he just absolutely locked them up.
Good, love that. Did Rashad White get hurt?
He's going to be fine.
Oh, he practiced today.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
he's gonna be
All right, well, Scrap. Good luck with the injury bug. Hopefully you can work through it. Scrap 0-2. Jay 0-2. Did we say this already? They play next week. On the first take.
Yeah.
It's all jumbled together at this point. Moving on. Is it me and Nikki Plate? Is that the last game?
Yep.
Me and Nikki Plate. 126, 103. I won that one. I also moved to 2-0. Got a couple injuries.
Yeah.
Cup hurt. Pacheco might not come back this year.
That would not be good. That's honestly probably what it's looking like with them picking up Kareem Hunt for the practice squad.
Yeah, they asked Andy Reid. He said maybe this season, maybe next season. I hate that.
It's not great.
Yeah, definitely not great.
Kyler, though, you want to talk about great?
Yeah, Kyler, solid start. My guy. Rashee Rice, solid pick.
That was a
Move
great
your head
pick.
over.
That was a great pick.
6th round. Oh, no.
I think he's
Boom.
going to just be a stud.
I said if he didn't nearly kill someone and was potentially getting arrested all
If
summer,
he wasn't on
he's
the
a top
Chiefs,
10 wide
if
receiver.
he wasn't on the Chiefs, he would be arrested.
Yeah. Who did that happen to? No, that happened to someone else.
Addison was just found sleeping in his car high.
All right.
Whatever.
He got
what's
away
going
with
on
it.
with him.
Trey McBride, great game. I'm looking, I'm like, this doesn't add up. 6 catches, 67 yards, got 18 points. Recovered a fumble in the end zone for a touchdown. You get points for that. Did not know that.
Really? Like the normal touchdown points?
Yeah.
Cool.
6 points.
Oh, that's probably in the miscellaneous.
Fumble recovered for a touchdown. I mean, hey, I'm not going to complain.
That's
But
grit.
Nicky played.
That's just pure grit.
Nicky played. His team is solid. Maybe not. His team is not very deep.
There's not a lot.
But ETN, solid.
While he was there.
Jonathan Taylor, solid. Michael Pittman, his problem is his quarterback. All sorts of problems today. This computer just crashed. We're back at it. We were talking about Nicky Plate's team.
I had higher hopes for Pickens on his bench. I thought he was
Yeah. Well,
still
Russ isn't back. Once Russ comes back, then I think we'll get more of a shot at him. Eckler's having a solid year. Not solid, but like okay.
Same thing with me for Amari Cooper. I thought he was gonna do about as he did last year. He was solid.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson's just got.
I mean,
I'm
going to take another shot at Anthony Richardson. I don't know if that got cut out before, but we're going to say it again. Michael Pittman, his problem is his quarterback can't throw the ball. He's completed 45% of his passes.
Anthony Richardson can look incredible one play, and then the next play look like...
Guy could put it on a dime 70 yards away, but if it's a 10-yard pass, just no shot.
And don't even get me started on if he's one-on-one in the gap with a linebacker.
Oh,
he's going
God.
head first.
Yeah.
He's going head first.
It's just a matter of time till he has a concussion. I think that's all the games, right?
Yep.
All right. Let's get a little week 3 preview. Who do we got? Big games. I'm playing Tim. Happy about that. Tyreek Hill, Skylar Thompson. You know what? Now that I say this, it's gonna be like a crazy connection, and Tyreek's gonna have 150 yards and 2 touchdowns.
It's Tyreek. All you gotta do is get on the ball, and he can run.
That's true. Yeah,
you don't gotta hit him over the top.
Very true. We got the 0-2 boys, Scrap and Jay. Jay has projected a 2-point win. What do you think happens here?
I'm hammering the dog.
You're taking Scrap?
I would hammer all of my life savings on the dog.
All right. Oh, what were we going to look at? We were going to look at Logan. Real quick.
Quarterback situation.
Real quick. Game of the week. I got you and the Cookster, 2-0. Cookster, you're 1-1. We'll try to get him on next week again. Who knows? Like, things could come up, whatever. Do you back yourself here?
Oh, yeah. Hey. I know I'm probably due for a bad week. I've had 2 really good weeks. But I think we keep rolling. I think, who does... The only thing I'm thinking about is who to
you're not starting Anthony Richardson?
Who to start at quarterback.
Okay.
I sat him this week, and I'm really glad I did.
Really? What did he do this week?
He threw like 3 interceptions.
Yeah, but I mean, he could run for 70 yards.
I guess
that only nets you 1 point.
he ended up at like 8 points or something like that.
Oh, all right. So, yeah, solid. I mean, Jaden Daniels ran all over the Giants, right? Yeah. Nah, probably like 50, 60 rushing yards.
He looked good. Well, that first drive, they just walked down the field.
Yeah, oh my God.
It was
so bad. All right, let me pull up Logan's team here. Actually, let's just go to matchup. Logan. I said Derek Carr.
That means he's in. That has to mean he's in.
I'm frozen here. Yeah, he
is
his top performer here.
He did.
Come on, it's loading. That'd be classic Logan.
He did
Yup, I know it. Dude, he's the best. T. Higgins, he's got T. Higgins. T. Higgins has a projection right now at Mahomes. Oh man, Logs. And who does he have at tight end? Oh, I'm all jammed up here.
Yeah, he had Juwan Johnson last week, so he's on his bench. I don't know who he put in.
That's a good question. We'll see. I don't know, but hey, Logan's team could either go off or it could do nothing. I feel like Ferguson. I don't think is playing, and I don't think Higgins is playing, and Mixon might not play. So that could be a good week for Panny. But we'll see. Steve 2-0, Nikki Plate 0-2. That's one to keep an eye on. You don't want to fall to 0-3.
No. And if you're the 2-0, you don't want to lose to the...
Oh, there's only 2 0-2 teams.
Yep.
I mean, three.
3. Yep. Jay.
Next week, there's
Strong.
guaranteed to be max of 2. We'll see. Any closing thoughts?
Can't wait till week 8. That's all I could say.
Is it week 8 or week 9?
If you want to pull it up, it may be week 9.
For the U and J matchup?
Oh yeah, I'm just waiting.
Let's see. There it is, week 9.
Can't wait.
Week 9.
Can't wait.
Jay, count your weeks.
Boys,
Boys,
I got it circled.
we'll see everyone later.
Later.